It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, they've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point guard in the game today. Heard it here first.
And the only time he's not shooting, Kenny, is when he doesn't have it.
No question.
Oh, I see.
Like that one.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trail Blazers here at home. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City. And so, with that loss, that gives each team one win apiece in this series. Both teams want this one badly.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Rose, he's in at point guard. He's out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Wilson Chandler out there with Nurkic.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. Caldwell-Pope, it's good. This time the assist from Rose.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Walters, who's covered by Rose. Stolen by Rose. By himself. And Rose throws it down hard.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's James. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And Plumlee kicks to James. Shot clock at 5. Portland needs to get off a shot. Plumlee slams it back in.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever? I mean, I doubt we'll see them make that mistake again.
Now, here's Rose. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Brooklyn. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
And Portland has possession. They trail by 1. 4 on the shot clock. Releases. And too long on the shot. For Denver, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Outside Rose. They set the screen. Shoots from the elbow. And he hits the jump shot. Rose has got his second basket of the game.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Walters. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. From deep, Rose. Another three for Denver.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
And Doris Burke spoke with George Karl. Doris?
Kevin, speaking to him about their game plan, he said it is all about taking care of the ball and not forcing anything. He said the one team that beats us more than any other is ourselves. If we get sloppy on offense, then it'll be a very tough game for us to win. It's something I stressed to them before the game. Let's see if they heard the message, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And getting good shots, guys, creating those quality opportunities is something Coach hopes to see here early on.
And, you know, it's really something every coach wants to see, but I know where he's coming from. I mean, they've got to be smart with their shot selection if they hope to win this game.
And, you know, guys, getting that good shot selection is going to depend on their ball and player movement. I mean, they have to be free-flowing, not stagnant.
James kicks to lead. James against Chandler. Releases. And the shot falls short this time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
There's Rose with the three. Plumlee with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 6. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Rose. For the finish.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Well, here's a group now that knows how to orchestrate from the wing. The top passing small forwards in the NBA during the past 10 games. On James, number 1.
Well, you hear the term point forward thrown around about some players, maybe a little too loosely. But when it comes to him, I truly believe it applies.
Absolutely. I mean, they want him touching the ball every time down, making sure the offense flows through him. He's going to make decisions that are good for his team out there, and those assist numbers prove that.
Now here's Rose after LeBron James's miss, and the rejection by LeBron. 3 on 3. Here's Lee. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Outside Rose. Pass to Jokic. Rose goes in. Shot clock at 6. That doesn't go either for Rose.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Davis dishes to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Here's Rose. He's got 9. 3-pointer. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
James with it. Now Chandler defending. Down low. Rebounded by Wilson Chandler.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Davis, the pass to LeBron.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Denver with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. And stolen by Vonleh. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. That's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
A different look now for Portland. Chris Kamen's checked in for an entirely new group here for Portland. Plumlee, he's checked in for Kaman. Davis comes in for Vonleh. James checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Lee's subbed in for Walters. Davis is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Lee in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
LeBron outside. He dishes it to Bellinelli. Back to LeBron. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. James has got 5 now.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Rose against Lee. Davis sets a screen. Lee kicks to James. The fader. That one rolling around and rims out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Rose can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Lee with the ball. Now Chandler defending. Lee kicks to Bellinelli. Gets an open look and hits. Bellinelli's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Rose. He has 20 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He finished with 30 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And here are the Nuggets now. The Trailblazers knocking down the tray. The Nuggets with another miss. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Hits it from three-point range. Rose has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
James outside. And there's the feed to Davis. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now here's Rose. 27 points for him. Fires for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lee outside. Feeds it to LeBron. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Denver's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly but very efficiently.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks, Doris. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside Rose. Chandler is screen. Rose against James. That 3 is off the mark from Rose.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Kaman comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Aminu in for James. Here's Walters. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Lee.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Rose against Lee. Rose attacking. Passes it to Bates. The kick out to Rose. Clock at 6. Rose double team. And Portland has possession. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lee outside. Dishes to Aminu. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. And now Rose running the floor all by himself. Moutier with the basket.
Running it right down their throats. 3 straight buckets in transition.
Yeah, and they're paying the price right now for the lackluster defense. For me, that's inexcusable.
Here's Walters. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. And Lee with the stuff.
Boy, that pick was a thing of beauty by Kaman.
Denver leading by 3. From deep, Rose. Good. Rose has got 30 points.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And here's Vonleh following the three-pointer by Freak. Aminu with the bucket.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And yes, sir, that one drops. That's now 32 points for Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
59 seconds left now here in the second. Walters dishes to Vonleh. Here's Kaman. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Kaman's got his third basket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Kaman a screen.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
And he gets it to go.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Walters. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. There's the pass to Lee. That three off the mark. Rose against Lee. Rose goes in. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Walters can't get it to go. And so we conclude the first half. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 11. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Wow, really that many points? Yes, it is if you say so. I'm not really concerned with my points or how I'm getting to start counting points now. The rest of the game is just going to get away from me.
Well done. Thunder up, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead.
All right, I want everyone to give it up.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, Rose, he's in at the point. He's out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Nurkic is out there with Wilson Chandler. Rose passes to Nurkic. Kicks to Rose. And the layup is good. Rose has got 44.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
James kicks to Walters. Plumlee with the screen. Lee dishes to James. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Lee. He's tightly guarded, and the shot is good. Lee's got 11 points. The Nuggets leading by 14. And it's Rose penetrating, and he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
LeBron passes to Walters. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. James wide open. And again, is Portland converting.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Rose. Non-stop scoring machine here. That shot wide open. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots. Kevin, while we've got a moment here, let's see over the last month how the Denver Nuggets ranked in the NBA statistics. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point shooting, and they're number 2 in slowing down opposing teams' offenses. Opponent scoring ranked second in the league.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
No good from LeBron.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
He kicks to Plumlee. It's tipped. Davis setting the pick for James. And they double up James. 5 to shoot. Walters, no good.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And the wide open shot from Rose. And again, Denver with the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And a foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Snell's checked in.
Tony Snell.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Plumlee.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Rose, no good. Trailblazers trail by 16. And Bellinelli kicks to Walters. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far. Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver.
Will Barton.
Here's Davis. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Davis has got 8 points.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
From deep, Rose. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Portland moving the ball around. Bellinelli dishes to Plumlee. Low block shot. And it's Denver with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Rose. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. LeBron kicks to Walters. Now the dish to Plumlee. Davis with a screen on Chandler. Bellinelli passes to Plumlee. 4 on the shot clock. Ahead. There's Rose with the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rose attacking. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits, and that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Was played truly a revolutionary.
Moutier, he's checked in. Here's LeBron. LeBron James is out there with Aminu. Then there's Davis. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Fox in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. So it's Denver now. The Trailblazers shooting at 50% in a decent groove.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Now James following the three-point attempt by Freak. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
A pass to Fox. He feeds it to Lee. In the corner, it's Plumlee. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. No good from Lee. Nugget shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Arnold, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And so he makes both from the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Rose has got 54 points.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Pass to Fox. The feed to Plumlee. To the paint. And Fox gets it to go.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Back to Lee. On the wing, James. 6 on the shot clock. Softly drops in the floater.
I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
The Nuggets leading by 21. Rose. Plumlee with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Plumlee's got 4 points this quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Here's Arnold. Tries yet again. And LeBron with the layup.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Rose goes in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now, That was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Checking out the game LeBron is having. He has 11 points and 7 assists.
And he can't get the first one. Walters, he's checked in for Portland. He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets leading by 18. Rose attacking, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Portland with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go, and the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike. Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Rose.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Pulls up on the wing. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's Lee penetrating. James outside. In the corner, it's Walters. He dishes it to Plumlee. A good look from James. Nails the wide-open jump shot. LeBron's got 10 points in just the second half.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
That's a wall.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Rose outside. The Nuggets with another miss. Walters dishes to LeBron. And the foul called on Freak. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for 2.
The good news is they've already got this win.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yeah, but that's how I feel every night, Doris. You know me. When you're the best shooter in the world like I am, that's just how it is. My man Clark is always talking about in the 10 range, you know? Well, I have in the zip code range. So tell me to use that.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight?
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you. Week at what's 2K17.
You know, the other thing that